This is Andi Purewal. Boxing News on by one of the heaviest standing boxers within the sport, David Benavidez. David, how are you?
I'm doing good, brother.
Glad to hear it. David, your debut at light heavyweight 175, Oleksandr Gvozdyk. Why Gvozdyk? Because despite his time out of the ring, many can provide a very difficult stern test for your first fight at 175. What are you expecting? Why take on Oleksandr Gvozdyk for your first fight?
You know, I wanted the biggest challenges I could get, and this is a fight that presented itself, so it's a big opportunity. WBC interim title. You know, he had a great amateur career, he had a great professional career. You know, he's ex-world champion, so he's a tough fighter, man. And I think right now is just the perfect time to come up to 175, and I'm 100% ready to for whatever comes my way Saturday.
Is it difficult to kind of understand or prepare for a version of Gvozdyk because we haven't seen him in the ring for so long, being active?
No, I just been watching his old fights, you know, all his good fights, and I just been kind of just piecing it from there, putting my game plan together. I actually sparred him when I was 21 years old. It's on 3 different occasions, so I kind of know what he's going to do, and I know his style, and you know, but this is the name of boxing. You have to learn how to adapt to anything.
The sparring is an interesting point because I interviewed Jim Lampley earlier. He said that he had a conversation with you previously where you mentioned that in one of the spars you found it very difficult and you couldn't kind of work out his jab. Can you reflect on the sparring?
I never said that. I never said that I had a difficult time with him. Actually, it was the opposite. I had an actually easy time with him. I said he had a good jab. He has a good right hand. I never said I had a difficult time with him. But you know, I know his strengths. I know his weaknesses, and we're ready for Saturday.
You come out victorious, your day 175. What does that message send then to the rest of the division?
I think it just lets everybody know that I'm here. I'm ready for any challenge that may present itself, and I'm ready to campaign here and take over this division.
Outside of boxing, people might not understand the difference of £7. How much of a benefit have you felt that extra £7 in camp?
Yeah, I honestly feel like I'm gonna have more endurance, more speed, and more strength. I feel amazing right now, and like I said, it's been a good change. I don't have to force myself all the way down to 168. You know, I feel like this is a great weight class for me, and I'm just very excited to campaign here.
You said there's only really one fight you dropped down to 168 that's Canelo. Is there kind of a time frame on that though? Because the more that you become accustomed to making 175, you're a big boy for 168. I don't imagine it will be any easier as time progresses to try and get down to that weight.
I mean, if it happens, good. If it doesn't happen, then you know, there's really nothing I could do about it. I was at 168 for 10 years. I think Canelo was waiting for me to get out the weight class, but you know, it is what it is. I still earned that title shot, so if I could get down to 168, then we can make the fight happen.
Are you confident at some point, hopefully in the near future, because it is the fight the fans want to see yourself in Canelo 168, are you confident you can get over the line?
Yeah, I definitely can make the weight.
No, the fight itself, though, do you think it will happen get over the line?
To be honest with you, I'm very optimistic. I think it's too big of a fight to leave on the table, so I definitely do think it's going to happen. As of when, I don't know when it's going to happen, but I definitely do think it will happen at some point.
Okay, going back to my interview with Jim earlier, he actually said that he ranked you as probably the heaviest handed man at 175, even though you yet to make a debut. I threw it out there. Heavy-handed Beterbiev, and he completely backed off and said, yeah, he believes so. When you look at the challenges at 175, the potential world titles, who do you think would be your most difficult test, Beterbiev or Bivol?
To be honest with you, I don't see who's going to be the most difficult fight. I feel like I have to be 100% ready. My training camp has to be extremely well, and both fighters are extremely good fighters, so it's definitely going to take the best of me to beat both of them, but I definitely do think I can beat both of them.
Have you had any conversations with Turki Al-Sheikh, who said he'd like to make the fight between yourself and the winner of Beterbiev-Bivol?
The only time I've heard about a fight between us was when Turki Al-Sheikh said that he would like to make that fight happen, and I definitely do think it's a realistic fight that we can make happen, but first things first, we got to take care of our work on Saturday, and then we'll move from there.
David, good luck on Saturday.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, David. I appreciate it. Thank you.